Democrats dub Supreme Court's border wall ruling regrettable and nonsensical. Democrats reacted with disappointment to Friday's law allowing the Trump administration to divert $2.5 billion in Pentagon funds for construction. The 5-4 ruling, which broke along ideological lines, means President Trump can tap into military funds to begin work to replace fencing along the southern border in Anda. Earlier this month, Trump declared a national emergency along the border to get up to $8.1 billion for wall construction, including the $2.5 billion from the he called the ruling a big win for border. Wow! Prominent Democrats criticized the court's logic and Trump's plans to use earmarked funds in an effort to come through on his signature campaign issue. Many argue a wall. Arizona Rep. Aral M. Grijalva, whose district runs along the U.S.-Mexico border, called Trump's emergency declaration pathetic. Trump's House Speaker, D. California, called the ruling deeply. This. For his part, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer reminded his Twitter followers that when Trump was still a candidate for president, he promised that Mexico would pay for a border wall. He followed up with another tweet saying he hopes the courts will conclude Trump doesn't have the authority to build the wall. Several Democratic presidential candidates also chimed in. Taking former Texas Congressman, also in the running for the Democratic presidential nomination, likewise expressed disappointment. Deeply. Congress diverting. The American Civil Liberties Union said it plans to fight to keep Trump from using the funds for a wall that's already been denied by Congress. FONews reporter Alex Pappas contributed to this report.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.